What's up, people? Sentences here. I'm gonna give you guys another build. This is for the post patch of April 15th. That was the crit damage nerf and gear changes with the wardrobe. If you didn't watch my first video, you probably should. If not, I'll be covering the same stuff anyways. Same thing, I'll be going over my traits, gear, consumables, utility, and explain how they intertwine with each other to make them better than they really should be. Alright, let's talk about gear. So, we are using full Zergers Melanger still. Still a very, very good armor set with the Ruin. I find it's better than anything else I've tried. I've done the Ruins of Strength and stuff, and it didn't work out for me for what I wanted to do. I put air on my axe this time instead of fire due to the fire that is weaker now and has a longer cooldown, so I figure I get more damage out with this. Force on shield and force and bloodlust on my greatsword. I have still full Zerker trinkets, as you can see. The only difference I've done with the gear so far is I'm working on Ascended armor now that I've got the weapons that I wanted out of the way. The overall plan with the Ascended gear with the infusion slots is everything that I can stick power in, I'm gonna put that in. Like my greatsword, I have 2 mighty infusions. The accessory is the World. If you have the money to make the mighty, they're about maybe 40 gold a piece. Do it. If not, just don't even worry about it and just start saving your laurels. If you have nothing else to spend them on, because I know a lot of people have other needs they have. But the gear, I'm going to be putting the World toughness infusions on. That'll give me more armor and reduce damage to guards. Okay, utilities and consumables. Same utilities, same consumables. I'm using Berserker Stance. Conditions cannot be applied to you for 8 seconds, and you gain Adrenaline for 8 seconds every second. Endure Pain, take no damage for 4 seconds. Conditions are still applied to you, and you still take damage from them. And it breaks stun. Signet of Fury, I use this because I am low on crit. This gives me another 8 or 9%, which is decent. I don't need too much. Healing Signet. Yes, it did receive a nerf. It is like 16 or 17 heal points a second lower. But I have not had a problem with it. I posted a vid 2 or 3 days ago of me doing like a 1v5 or 7, I don't know. I didn't count. And they trebbed me near the end. But I did perfectly fine. I didn't find myself struggling for heals. Signet of Rage, basic, always use it, it's amazing. Consumables, I still use Lemongrass Poultry Soup for the minus condition duration and the vitality. And Hardened Sharpening Stones, yes, you can go higher than Harden. It's cheap, I just buy it, it's whatever. Though I have been noticing with the minus condition duration, immobilizers used to never stick on to me longer than maybe a quarter of a second. If not, they weren't even existent on me. Now they are starting to stick. I don't know if that is a bug in game or if it's meant to just counter that ridiculously OP condition removal that warriors have or can achieve with consumables in gear. But it has killed me a few times that I haven't gotten away from a Zerg. But, you know, it's a Zerg. What are you gonna do? Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. Traits. There's so much I want to explain that I really can't do it in a professional manner. I'm gonna be bumbling around for a bit. But, a few minor differences. Still using Reckless Dodge. I got Great Fortitude on. The power is converted to Vitality by 7%. Burst skills restore endurance by 15, so that's half or 1 full dodge. Axe Mastery, it gives 150 ferocity. That is 10% crit damage. So nothing really different there. I still use this. I said I was going to use, what was it, Slashing Power. but I didn't feel like it was necessary. Stick and move, damage increased by 3% when endurance is not full. This is actually not too bad with the way I play, because I'm always dodging, using my dodge as an extra attack. So, it was decent. I went with the new trait, Burst Precision, which makes your burst skills crit 100% of the time. I fell in love with it, I gotta say. It was amazing. The way I have my warrior built, I'm not too high on burst damage. Like, I don't hit near as hard as a pure Zerg warrior, but my sustained damage overall would just obliterate anything else. So I love it. I took 10 points away from defense, so we did lose armored attack and last stand. Why did I do this? Well, when I started playing around, when the patch came out, my build was not doing so well. Like, it got to the point where I was getting frustrated being killed by Ellies that didn't know how to play. And I don't know if it was a weird time. I noticed my damage, like, I was hitting maybe 20k with 100 blades on a person, and it went down to about 9k. When I recently came back, because I took a break, trying to figure stuff out, it feels like the damage went up. I can do at least 14 or 15 now with 100 blades. I use 100 blades as my, you know, my test, I want to say. But, so yeah, we lost 10% of toughness converted power. Yeah, that's less power. It doesn't really matter, because the way I have it built, with all my bloodlust stacks and my guard stacks, I'm still peaking over 3100 power. So that's, I want to say 4300 attack, which is very high. I don't know why they took the attack stat off, though. Took out last stand. Yes, it did help a lot, but I felt I could learn to play without it. I mean, I was playing without it for the longest time. Okay, but we have 3 points in here. So, adrenal health. I needed this to function with my healing signet. So basically I'm getting a 700 tick heal every, so what is it, it'll tick with your healing signet the first time, then every other 3 seconds it'll tick again, so there's a 3-second interval. It's still really good. I found it kept me up a lot longer than not having this. Dogged March, still use it. It's got a nice heal. Duration of slows and impairments are by 33%, so we're still at 99%. And thick skin, don't really care for that, but you know, 100 armor at 90%. Tactics. I kept the desperate power. I felt I needed that extra attack when I was low just to get that breathing room. I did take it out, and I felt naked in a way without it. I couldn't push people back when I was low enough to make them afraid, and they would persist to attack me, and I would eventually go down. And who cares about that skill? Still 3 in discipline. Same thing, warrior sprint, fast hands, and versatile rage. So I felt this was a good change. I did mess around with the dual wielding agility too. I tried a different build, dual wielding. It did work. I don't think I would use that unless I was a pure Zerker, because you lose way too much survivability. But overall, this build, I'm liking it. If I do have any changes later on, I will announce them. But yeah, so far this is it. And yeah, I hope to get some more videos out there later. I'm kind of busy. Actually, not anymore. I took a break from work, so it'll be good. Hope to have at least 1 or 2 videos out a week, maybe. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me get my videos out there. And yeah, thanks for those people. I wasn't expecting near 3,000 views for my last build video. I was maybe expecting 300. But yeah, very impressed. Hope to keep that up. And as always, thanks for watching.